Welcome back. So, Saturdays, weekends. So, the adventure that's really been going on has been home improvements. Um, I have been. I replaced the sump pump. I know we saw it. The last time we chatted, the basement was flooding, and that was awful. And so, sump pump is up. It's awesome. It's working. It's great. And it's pretty miraculous. If you're ever in a situation where you need to do it, it's gross, but it's not awful. So, YouTube educated and got a couple tools, made the job easy. That was it. Like, it was way more scary than I thought it would be, to be honest. And I was made way more complicated. It was like this mystery in the water kind of thing. And yeah, it didn't matter, right? Honestly. And so I think there's a lesson there in that we look at new things and we say, oh, well, I don't know this or I don't know that. And what is beyond the water in that situation? And we just procrastinate and fearmonger and do all this internal dialogue that is completely worthless, right? I don't know if that's you, if you've ever done that. Have you ever talked yourself into being anxious or nervous about what you want to do or need to do or wanted to do or didn't get to do, but you wanted to do anyway? It's ridiculous, right? If you just be you and, take that step and try, it's amazing what happens. We either succeed or we learn. And as I think Jocko says this, if you're lost in the woods, just take a step in a direction and start going. And the reason is at some point, nobody's going to find you if you stand still. And you're definitely not going to save yourself if you're standing still. And his point is, as you start to make progress in a direction, you identify whether it's wrong. And you might come up to mountains and be like, I didn't cross any mountains to get here, so I should go the opposite direction of said mountains. Yeah, and so as it relates to things that you want to do, that I want to do, I think the key here is to really look at why aren't we doing it? Like, what's the benefit of waiting? At some point, I watched enough YouTube, and at some point, I had the right tool, and at some point, I could see what I needed to do, but then I would find something else to do, find something else to learn. All the while, I'm carrying 5 gallon of buckets full of water out of the basement and dumping them in the rain, and then I actually got electrocuted because I touched a live wire. So maybe this lesson is for you to not have that experience, to not have to electrocute yourself in the rain when you could have just done it. Excuse me. Um, the other adventure, I got to put up a TV mount in brick, and so I've done it in wood, but I've never done it in like concrete or brick before. And first time I tried, I was like, I'm not supposed to be doing it this way, so I stopped. I got what I thought were the right tools. I did it, and I'll be honest, when I screwed it in, I actually pulled the bolt right back out. And I was like, that is not secure. I don't know what I did wrong on that first one, but that Tapcom, which is the fancy one, I guess, for concrete, sucked. And maybe it's the brick that it went into. Maybe that brick was just bad, or it was in the mortar, or whatever the reason was. I couldn't see it because it's behind sheetrock. But yeah, the bolt just pulled right out of that TV mount, and ended up putting in a couple extra bolts, and it is still hanging from the wall. Um, I used both the anchor bolts that come with your TV mounts, and I used Tapcom because I couldn't trust any of them. And but that took 90 minutes of focused work and effort and swapping out and trying to work on it and learning. And yeah, so got that done. And actually, she bought a couple nice pictures. She's gonna send them up around the house, so that'll make the house a little nicer. And yeah, I know we've been playing with the cold plunge on where that should go because I really need to start doing it again. And because of the cough you heard a minute ago, I really strained my back muscles because it is just an all-out violent cough for the last week, and like it feels like my organs are sore, and my back muscles are sore. Like it honestly hurts so bad. It's not like a sore throat where you're like, oh, that hurts. It's raw. No, like it's all the muscles around it. The lungs are strong. The throat's fine. There's no phlegm. It's just racking, violent coughs that I get dizzy and see stars and had to pause. Like it's crazy. Anyway, I couldn't pick up the cold plunge because my mid back is just fried. So that's on the list. But when I think about everything going on, it's Lent, and so I've given up pretty much all short form videos, all media, all YouTube, all podcasts, all reels. TikTok's been gone for a long time. All the things. And I definitely feel like there's channels that I'm missing. Like I'm missing some information from some things, but I'm also more present. And I mean, it's helped that I've been sick, right? And I've got these massive projects that are occupying. But I think after Lent is over, I'll definitely bring back X, because I thought there was a lot of important things on cybersecurity and AI and business and ventures, and a lot of like current factual bits of information. Of course, there's everybody. There's all the haters and all that stuff. But I think it's important. I think the other short form videos I'm going to stay away from. And I also found myself, I don't know if you guys do this, but like I felt like I was like watching like all these motivational, inspirational videos, and no practical information in there. Just go do it. You can do it. Like now's the time to go do it. And that's why I would try to make these conversations and the videos that I make more have nuggets of information that you could use to win, or at least make a better day for yourself. And honestly, I realized I was just like listening to them on loop. Like I could tell when people pull together the same segments, and there's like 47,000 trillion, yes, that's a number, of channels that are all basically replaying the same thing. And I know because I'm observant, but also I was like, maybe I should make one of these motivational videos. And so I stopped listening to that. And I wasn't listening to music for a while, but I'm happy I brought that back for like workouts and longer drives, because I don't want to pass out, because it's just dead silence. And sometimes it's good just to maybe let the subconscious cook, and then other times it's like we just got to move, right? And so that's been what's going on, right? So lots of positive, lots of work, lots of things that I can recommend. But all in all, the number one thing I can say is, and I do these coffee talks in the morning, and this is an evening talk, but if you find this today, if you're live with me right now, or if you find this in 5 years, the thing I would ask you to do is don't get stuck in your head on things to do, on what is the needed to do. If you already know what the step is, you already know you should, go ask the girl out, or you should go for that workout, or if you should go plant those flowers, or you always wanted to, do karaoke and it's your turn to step up to the mic and you're like, no, I'll do it next time. No, do it now. Like literally take the mic, and today's version is what it is. And if you want to be a Twitch star, like my son, the answer was stream every single day. And yes, he had to plow through the haters and the trash from his friends, from people that are obviously not his friends, and then from the mystery keyboard warriors who have nothing in life that is good and just want to spew hate. But he kept going, and he's starting to have some success. And success is, this, like, success stacks. And so whatever you're working on, if you got to fix the sump pump, get started right now. Learn enough and go. Learn enough and go. And the answer is just, how do you know you have enough information? Or how do you know you have enough information to start that book? Or how do you know you have enough information to start that business? or how do you know you have an information to do that thing right now? Is you know you have enough for that step. Do you know how to put words on a page? Great, you can write a book. Do you know how to take apart the sump pump? Not fully, but I know I need to rotate that little clamp off. And if you don't know, ask somebody, what's the first step? And they're going to say, unscrew the thing so you can take it out. Whatever it is, get the first step. You're probably focusing on the 50th step. And by the way, nobody can tell you what the 50th step's going to be. Even though I've probably done hundreds of them, your 50th step and my 50th step will be unique because your life is unique. The journey is unique. What you want to do is unique. And so do that. Have an amazing day, amazing evening, and don't wait. Go do.